Speaking of the Oscars, I'm dying to share
Right.
this with you all, which you all saw. I know Lance wants to talk about the Oscars, but
Well,
I want to share
I also
this.
all right. I also wanted to talk about the Charlie Kirk shit, but yeah,
Yeah, I want to talk about it
this is
too.
also terrible mind.
Yeah, so I
nonsense.
love this, honestly. I love Hillary Clinton so much. So she's she says, Greta and Margot, well, it can sting to win the box office, but not take home the gold. Your millions of fans love you. You're both so much more than enough. Hashtag Hillary Barbie. And then I just love you see Ken Klippenstein's comment. Margaret
Well, help him
really
out.
should have
How about the
visited
ratio?
Isn't it Margot?
Wisconsin.
It's
Is
Margot,
it?
right?
Oh, maybe. I'm not sure. I see a T
Margaret
there.
Robbie, I think.
Is
yeah.
Chat, is it
Robbie,
Margot or
Margot?
Margit?
It's
I have
Margot.
no
It's giving
fucking
Margot,
clue.
I
but
don't follow these fucking people. I think it's Margot though.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
whatever her name is, it's very
Not
clear
whatever her
that she
name
did not get. That's true, but it's pretty clear that she did not get a nomination because of all
Oh,
the
you're
other
right,
men
David.
who got nominated as Best Actress in the Oscars. I mean, what is this argument? I get the Greta one. Okay, not a single woman director got nominated. I get that one. That, and obviously a lot of males. That's a fair. I think you got to separate that one from the Margot Robbie one, because Margot Robbie lost or didn't get nominated because 5 other women, and some of them being women of color, got nominated. So I mean, the idea that you're gonna play the patriarchy game with Margot Robbie not getting Best Actress is ridiculous. And a lot
But
of
the
people are doing
hashtag
it.
Hillary Barbie, we have to admit, that is so good. I
Is
wish
it?
Hillary
Can we
was
click
my
on it?
Gam
What
Gam.
is?
I would never play.
Hashtag
I would never
Hillary
play with the
Barbie.
Clinton Barbie. I wouldn't. It would. I would never even touch it. Now, my thing is, I really understand though. Like, I don't see how a movie that was made about this exact thing. Like everybody's. This is the point that everybody's making. Like women. The whole thing, Barbie was about how women are not seen and men are seen, and then yada yada yada. And Ken had that struggle, right, opposite in the movie. The movie was literally about Barbie. For her to not have a nomination is wild. For the woman who played Barbie not to have a nomination is crazy. But for Ken, and I think that Ken had a strong in the movie, strong little character. You know, they wouldn't need to do held it down.
Certainly
But
was strong.
but to yeah, and I loved it. But I don't know. I understand the frustration here, and I think the point that they're trying to make is that, you know, how is this movie about women rights, women equality, justice for women type of thing? And here you go, a man. Just go. This is Barbie, and Ken gets
But
nominated.
these are. I'm gonna be a hater again, I guess. In
Here you
this
go. Just go
topic
ahead
as
and
well.
hate, Matt.
But
It's your night to hate.
But these are separate categories. There was 5 women who the Academy thought were better actresses than Margot Robbie, or had better roles or better performances, I should say.
That's
than
Ken's
Margot
fault.
Robbie and Barbie. Whereas there were only 4 other guys who were on par. So what's his face? Ken, who played Ken, he fits
played
in with
Ken?
the. I mean,
His fine self.
America,
What was his name?
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
America Ferrera got nominated for her role in
Mhm.
Barbie, a supporting
and absolutely
actress.
lived for it. But I think Barbie herself was really good and should have been nominated for
There were
something.
there were 5 actresses who were in roles that were better, according to the Academy.
I think Matt, you're right on point on the fact that if you actually look at the stats, only 3 women have ever won Best Director in the history of the Academy Awards ever, and I think that's out of what, maybe 8 nominations. Like it's not good. You know, women are not represented, and there was also the director of Past Lives, who is a woman of color, who should have been nominated for Past Lives. It was one of the best direction jobs of the year. If you're someone who follows film, that was an actual robbery. And the last part I'm going to say is that this, again, I think is the problem sometimes with white feminism, because there's been a lot of times in the Academy Awards when it's been like someone's been looked over. That was way more of the discourse I saw than Lily Gladstone getting nominated, who is, again, the first Indigenous person
This
to
should be
ever be
huge.
nominated
First North
in
American
that category.
First North
Best
American,
actress.
first North
Yes,
American Indigenous
first North
person.
American, yeah.
But we can
that should
talk
have
about
been
both of those
dominating the
things. We can
discourse.
celebrate.
You absolutely can, and I liked Barbie, and I loved Ken for more than one reason. But like, I thought it was fun. The whole thing, awesome, great, fun movie. But also, if you were looking at the time at Indigenous Twitter and at the discourse amongst Indigenous communities, the two racist jokes towards Indigenous people in the film, right? Like it was kind of just very random for a movie that's supposed to be so much about feminism, making people aware of the patriarchy, how it works, how different structures and vectors of oppression can work and stuff like that. And then the butt end of two of the jokes in it were about Indigenous genocide, just like very casually just thrown in there, and you don't even think about it. It's one of those things where there is multiple things that are true at once. I was never a Barbie hater. But I think like if that's where the discourse is going to be focused, it's kind of ridiculous, because I've seen so many people online just get so angry about the fact that Margot Robbie wasn't personally like nominated for this role.
She was a producer on Barbie. They may have made the calculation that we have five actresses. So she could. So if Barbie wins,
she gets a nomination for Best Picture. Yeah, she
yes. So they probably that's also a possibility that the Academy made that calculation. I mean, she's a huge movie star. They certainly think of these sorts of things for people of that stature. Oh, let's give it to five actresses who this is their only chance to get nominated, and we'll give Margot Robbie the Best Movie nomination.
With those snubs, I think, it's great to, bring out the snubs because it talks about these different issues, but it's also great to celebrate, like you said, the people who deserve to be celebrated, who don't get these opportunities. So highlighting big wins, breaking the ceiling type of thing. Like, what's her name? Fantasia, out of The Color Purple. She didn't get a nom, and they were saying that she had a really big role. However, Danny B, who played Sophia in the same movie, did really amazing in that movie, and she got a nomination. So a lot of people, there are places where the discussion can be had about who wasn't nominated. That's natural with us. But I think with the point that we're trying to make with the Barbie, that I do think can be, people will drag it. You know what I'm saying? When there were other things that we could celebrate. But the fact that, okay, what Barbie was about, it gave that example, Ken being nominated, but the points that you guys are making are also valid. But I think we can talk about these things without it being just focused on, we have to focus on the fact that she wasn't nominated. So now we need to
It gets a bigger microphone.
Not watch.
Right?
Yeah,
more,
I think
a lot more of the
we
movie world and on all the ET and all the discussions.
Yeah.
Like, can you believe that Margot Robbie was robbed? Like, that's where a lot of the focus always.
Okay,
is, right?
and we can talk about it and move on to and praise the people who were actually deserved, because we don't want to like wash out the fact that people who will never get these opportunities actually are in these spaces. Let's praise them at the same time. Like, this is where the Oscars got it right, and I think that we can have those conversations as well.
I think the question to ask people who are so upset that Margot Robbie apparently got robbed is, okay, which of the five best actress nominees do we bump to give Margot Robbie the spot? Which one do we throw out? Oh, go ahead. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. Right.
You're just winning debates against the Magic
Right, there you go. Which woman do you throw out of the best?
You should
actress?
reply to Hillary Clinton. That's a good reply to Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
Which one do you knock? Do you knock Lily Gladstone out? Who needs a Native American, right? Do we knock out Annette Bening? What is she, too old now? She's too old to win an Oscar?
Maybe they just don't want Ken to be nominated. That way it's level.
Yeah.
No one's nominated. There
where's
you go.
the outrage? Anya Taylor-Joy portrayed Princess Peach in the Mario movie. Did she get any recognition for that?
I never even seen that movie. Was it good?
No, but it was
Oscar worthy.
like it, no?
It
was
wasn't
enjoyable.
Oscar-worthy?
It was enjoyable.
It was.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's Oscar worthy. It was enjoyable. It was fun.
Yeah, it was good. Chris Pratt did not do too great as Mario, but it wasn't as bad as I thought.
Hey, I'm a Mario over here.
I
didn't hear
all
much
the way
about
from
it.
Joyzy.
Dang, I run that back.
The problem with the people's reaction to these award shows is that they think a lot of people still seem to think that like the award should be given to the most popular or the movie that brought in the most money or the most successful movie, and that's just not what the Academy Awards of all awards.
That's called the
shows
Grammys,
is about.
okay?
That's what you stole my joke, man. You stole my. That's what I was gonna say. I've actually been saying that nonstop.
Which also, by the way, isn't even true, because The Weeknd was snubbed a few years ago for his album, and his album
Kendrick Lamar's the worst of all time.
There's been a few massive snubs from the Grammys. Like, oh, Matt froze now. He froze while he's speaking. There we go.
Oh,
Grammy
All
shut
that
him down.
hating.
No discourse
that
there.
hating.
Yeah, too
Or
much.
he's
Somebody
just
had to stop
paused.
him.
He's paused in thought. I think maybe he's not.
YouTube said enough.
Oh, there I'm
You're
back.
back.
I don't know
You're
what's
back.
going
It's,
on.
Right?
but it's not a
You froze, you're
meritocracy. It's just a whole bunch of rich people giving each other gold. That's what these award shows
That's
are.
true.
That's why like most people have like checked out of them. It's nice when it's like, you know, like Rebecca was saying, this breaks the glass ceiling. It's good. This is good to have representation. It's good that, like, you know, like when Lily Gladstone won for the Golden Globe, that she said to little res kids living in, you know, all over Canada and the United States, hey, by the way, dream big. You too can achieve this. Like that. That's nice, right? We can all pat ourselves on the back and be like, this is progress, kind of, right? But like for the most part, it's just a wank fest. They're all wank fests. They're just circle jerky wank fests. That's all award shows are.
which begs the question. I mean, we could just do our own award show for our own categories. Why don't we? We could do a circle jerk, right? We do it all the time on the show.
That's
like we should have our
true.
own
That's
awards
basically
with
what the show
leftist
is.
content creators, right?
It's an echo chamber.
Yeah, yeah. I think that would be great.
Make people
We
feel
should-
included, and people
We
are
should
going to
hand out
feel
5
away.
awards. And
Yes.
So the 5
just
best
so
hosts
happens, each of us win.
every
And
year.
it goes to the people on here.
Actually,
That's
actually, if we want the attention, if we want to get
got the
people
Matt
really
Binder
talking about, if we want people really talking about this show, we announced the nominees for the best leftist mafia member as David Dole, Mike Figueredo, Lance of the Serfs, and Matt Binder, and those are the 4.
We
And then
didn't
we'll get
name,
people
we didn't name
really
her like that. It's just me.
Per year.
There you go.
We'll get a lot of attention.
That's
Get a
why
lot of attention.
Hillary Clinton may tweet about it, so it
See?
might
Yeah.
be worth it just for that.
Didn't even mention my
Hillary
name.
Mafia. Hashtag Hillary
That's
Mafia.
terrible. That's terrible. That's really terrible. I don't even want to. I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, so I did have the Charlie Kirk clip queued up.
Everyone's canceling us in the chats. Fair dues. We deserve to be canceled.
Yes,
we
you
deserve to be canceled.
Cancel them now.
We
Do it.
Bender's idea. I didn't do a shit.
And I'm not. They know why to cancel because they. You know what I'm saying? This not inclusive over here. This,
The whole
that's
point is to be
giving.
canceled, though. That's the whole point, to be canceled so you get recognized.
Yes, and that will.
I'm
immediately-
already
go ahead.
picturing the Hillary tweet. I'm really, dear Rebecca, dearest Rebecca.
I don't like Hillary, so she better not ever tweet me. Look, I'm gonna be like, girl, no, not even.
Up yours, up yours, up yours.
Sons of bitches.
Woke moralist, woke moralist, woke moralist.
I dreamed I saw my maternal grandmother. She was stroking herself absent-mindedly. I let her have her way. Her genital region was exposed. I let her have her way.